about having Dan Craddock here, and Dan's gonna talk about, do you really know your team? He's going to be sharing with us some insights into years of training and development in this area. So we're excited to have Dan. Thanks, Dan, for being here.
Yeah, you bet. You know, this is one of my favorite subjects.
It is, and I'm excited that you can bring this to our listeners. Dan is with Catalyst. He works with organizations to really help them get the most out of their team and does a lot of development training. So, Dan, I'm going to turn it over to you, and we're excited to have you with us today.
Well, great. So in a couple of minutes, we'll hit some slides. But first, Pete, just let me give you a little bit of background. So for me, it was about 20 years ago, and I was invited in part of my company to sit through this what was called a DISC personality profile day.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I walked in with a pretty bad attitude. I just said, "Why are we going to waste a whole day? I could get other stuff done."
Sure.
By the end of the day, I still today will say it is the single most important education I ever received, especially the fact that it was just one day. Now, for me, I have used this in business, but just as much I've used it personally.
Right.
So what I see happening is, and I've done a lot of training, but I also help companies. I teach people how to coach and how to train people.
Okay.
Biggest mistake that I think we make is we try to do the same thing with everybody, and you can't. It doesn't work. You've got to really learn their style and adapt to their style.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm excited about is having people pretty quickly learn how to meet someone,
right,
and how to determine what is their style, and do I come at them with maybe a quick paced approach, or with maybe a bit more of a relaxed get to know you first approach. So that's what we're going to hit as I just give a little sampling of some of these slides.
Well, that can be real important when you're building your team and to make sure you've got the right people in the right places.
Right.
Well, that's awesome. All right, Dan. Well, we're going to go to the first part here to where we can. All right.
Yeah, and I appreciate you getting my slides together for me, and I'm going to go through those. So in a second, you'll miss us on the camera, but you'll be better off with some of these slides. So, Pete, let me tell you what I've pulled together here. This is us. This is Catalyst. And yeah, we really like to deliver outstanding teams. And outstanding teams, you know, they're all about people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're doing this session right now, and it's on a Tuesday.
Okay.
So, you know, for me,
I'm not getting any sound over here. I'm not sure. Sorry if I'm over here. I thought maybe it was my laptop, but nothing's coming through, and for some reason the microphone doesn't seem to be working.
So let's check the setting again.
Is that muted?
Something was coming through, but it was really low. I mean, I could just barely, I could hear you on all my speakers, but it was, so the microphone must be working, but maybe the volume's turned way down or something.
We did have the volume only halfway here.
Can you go?
So we could try that. Want to test that?
And see if you can hear, because we're still broadcasting.
Still bright. Yep. Okay, good. Yeah, let's try it again. This says
Okay.
Let me move it a little bit closer.
How we
check one?
How we sound now?
Let's make sure I don't have like something wrong with my computer, but I thought I was all connected right. I'll say a couple words in here. So testing the microphone, checking the level. You guys getting anything? Check.
Let me grab this. Just see what it's coming through.
Through on the headphones. Okay. All right, check. Is that any better? Check. All right, check. Testing the microphone, checking the levels, check. Can you hear me okay, Dan? Check, check. Testing the microphone. Huh. Check, check, check.
With your volume control, why don't you just see it, and I'll do the test in there. Trying to look for the. All righty. Yes, welcome. My name is Pete Kane. I'm here with Dan Craddock. Dan? Oh, thank you. Okay, glad to have you here. All right, how's this coming through? Any better? Can you hear? I tell you, the video is definitely good. I like this high D.
Closer to us.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe that's just the distance of it.
So let's do this also. I'm sure Julie will walk in the middle of it.
Do we lock the
And-
door?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Okay.
How long is this thing? It's like 10 minutes or how-
Probably 15.
15? Okay. So we can either start over or do you have any, like, editing, video editing? And cut out what we're doing now. Might be best just to start over.
Probably so. We can do
Okay.
that.
All right.
Now there is no pause on this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's live, go through. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the best way to do it now? Do you want to reset or we?
We're starting over.
Okay, so you're gonna reset. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset.
You would just say
Okay.
exactly what you said before.
Yeah, I got it all down. See.
Yeah, just a couple minutes. You guys can rehearse if you want. Just
Okay.
That'll mess us up. More of a wing it.
Wing it. That's a good slides. Is that what you use when you deliver the presentation?
Honestly, for this, I grabbed from 3 or 4 different things.
Really?
Pulled together.
Like,
Like the Marcus Lemonis stuff. I pulled in yesterday to some other presentation.
wow.
But when you do that, it's easy to make the slides look
Yeah,
look
because you
good.
already have it and you're just kind of moving it around. Like you put that one disc right in there.
Yeah.
So,
It's the finishing touches, knowing how to frame the picture with a certain frame that makes it all look good and flow.
yeah.
Most people like put a picture up and they just leave it stark. They don't do anything with the edges,
Yeah.
and that's where the big
That makes
mistakes
so
are
much
made.
difference, that appeal, that kind of, that.
So I have enough style work that I'm not quite a what you would call a graphics designer, but I'm
But you're a
right
practical
below it.
graphics designer who
Yeah.
knows how to make things look good.
Yeah.
Just through years of experience of playing with it.
My family is all art based. My mother,
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
we're all artists and stuff. I'm the only one in the family that's not an artist.
In the blood. So is your brother out in San Francisco? Is he?
You know, he's not an artist. My sister and my mother are, and my grandfather was.
Huh.
But he's a design guy, so he does. He designs kitchens.
Oh,
I designed our house.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So we've just always.
Yeah.
That's why I like Church of West Cobb stuff.
Yeah.
It's my job to go in and design the.
Yeah. The
environment.
set and all
Yeah,
that.
just send to the email.
Okay. Okay. There it is.
And Pete, you'll find I'm going to talk a lot to you during it. Doesn't mean
Just
Don't-
gives you the
yeah.
conversation flow of just, yeah.
it's not that I'm trying to ask you to
Yeah. Say anything.
fill in all the.
So I'm really just gonna kind of be here. So I'm your,
Yeah. Now, if you see
Yeah.
some point you think be
Yeah,
worthwhile,
but I think
you'll
it
know
just-
when, where.
yeah.
It's just nice to feel like you have an audience that you're talking to, and
Yeah.
you'll do that. Log in.
I can do that.
All right, let me pull this up for you.